Would you like a mask?
This is the world we live in today. COVID is real. Go and get the vaccine. Times have changed, and here we are. We have to don this, and we have to look at each other funny when somebody coughs, when somebody sneezes. We don't say bless you anymore. It's the times we're living in. It is unbeknownst to us that there is an anti-vaccination movement out there, and it's spreading like wildfire. The masses have strong beliefs that vaccinations is against the privacy and there are more risks than benefits. Why has this belief perpetuated? Until now, when we're experiencing COVID-19, people are stubborn and they're hesitant to get the COVID-19 vaccine. Now, some believe that the vaccine caused autism can be traced back to the scandalous publication by Andrew Wakefield in 1998. Wakefield suggested that measles, mumps, and rubella vaccines may cause developmental disorders in children. Now, despite the restriction of this paper, it already discouraged a lot of people out there. The effect of fraudulent conclusions still persists even today. Hence, the belief that vaccines cause autism. This initiated fear among parents with children everywhere. They started thinking that their children will have autism if they're vaccinated. In addition to that, prior anti-vaccination propaganda has already been established in the fields of law and theology. In theology, there's a belief that vaccines are from the devil. Meanwhile, in law, people argue that vaccination without consent is a type of invasion of privacy and change society. Therefore, it is strongly opposed among people. And so this leads to a decrease in people getting vaccines and an increase in people getting diseases and dying. And right now, emerging cases such as COVID-19 prove that society, especially in the medical field, need to educate that vaccines are safe and effective. If anti-vaccination propaganda still exists, breakouts from emerging and re-emerging diseases pose a threat. This was also seen in 2019 when there was a rise in measles because people are not getting vaccines like they are supposed to. Wouldn't this be a serious problem if neglected? According to the CDC and prevention, the case from January 1 to January 25 in 2020 showed 16 states in the United States have mumps breakouts. Moreover, these outbreaks have been steadily increasing since 2006. The measles outbreak claimed over 207,500 lives. Let that sink in for a minute. This is a clear failure of vaccination education and increasing propagation of false advertisement in social media brought about by anti-vaccination propaganda. Anti-vaccination propaganda is also a big industry, unfortunately. In Facebook alone, 31 million people follow anti-vaxxers who are sole growers of anti-vaccine movements. Sad. Likewise, 17 million people subscribe to YouTube anti-vaxxers. According to Berkey, this has generated US about $1 billion and 989 million social media platforms. That's $989 million in social media platforms. There is need to call out social media platforms to stop the spread of false platforms that cause confusion. When we get sick, our body's natural defense system is our immunity. Immunity is our body's response mechanism to defend itself from foreign bodies that enter our body's systems and cause harmful effects. Innate is our frontliners against foreign invaders. When COVID-19 hit, frontliners such as our doctors, our nurses, our essential establishment workforces were our frontliners to provide us with essential care and needs. Likewise, innate immunity does the same. It is our first line of defense against viruses, bacteria, parasites, and toxins. It works by sensing and detecting antigens produced by these foreign bodies and activate cells and destroy them. Moreover, common innate mechanisms include cough reflex. Even though these days when you cough, everybody looks at you. They wonder, why are you coughing? But this, my friends, is a common innate mechanism. So cough reflex, enzyme, mucus, skin, and our stomach acid. Consequently, this increases protection like an added bonus to our physiological barriers such as our skin. The cells activated by our innate immunity consequently activates our adaptive immunity. Now, adaptive immune response is very specific. It has a diverse array of antigen-specific receptors. Unlike adaptive immunity, innate immune response is limited when it comes to receptor specificity and is sometimes called non-specific immunity. So, we talked about vaccinations and how they work. Vaccination is important, people. It's important. Vaccination has reduced the mortality rate of infectious diseases. It has. Evidence-based. According to Pan Van Hise, there was significant reduction of contagious diseases since the introduction of vaccine. The decline of smallpox cases in the United States was due to the introduction of smallpox vaccine. When the measles, mumps, and rubella (MMR) cases soared, introduction of vaccines significantly declined their cases. We cannot argue this. This is evidence-based. Despite the vaccination programs globally, there are re-emerging and emerging cases of diseases. Thus, there is a need to be vigilant in crucial times. The emergence of COVID-19 proved that there are more aggressive scientific vaccines development should be imposed. As of now, the available types of vaccines developed are live attenuated, inactive, toxoid, subunit, and conjugate vaccines. This aggressive virus caused a tidal wave vaccine approaches, including Moderna and Pfizer. Moderna and Pfizer both bold vaccine approaches in a way that the vaccine component is a viral vector nucleic acid. This mRNA vaccine from Moderna, Pfizer are cost-effective and potential for rapid production. When vaccine is introduced to the body, the active component is taken up by the cells and the encoded antigen is expressed. Okay, the first shot of Moderna vaccine allows for natural innate immunity to recognize the vaccine. The second shot allows the adaptive immunity to take over and may provide discomfort due to specificity of our adaptive immunity to destroy the antigen. This will then allow the bolster immune system upon complete vaccination. So make sure you take 2 vaccines for the COVID-19. Go and get vaccinated. It's important. I got the vaccine earlier this year because I am an essential worker and I have no reason not to take it. It wasn't even a question for me. I was gonna take it. It was important for me because I have seen firsthand what this disease does to a lot of people, close work related and also close to home. It has hit everywhere, changed our lives drastically. It has just changed us as a people. Even if all that is going on, we still have people who refuse to get the vaccine. I personally don't get it. I also made a poster and posted it at an assisted living facility, and a lot of people were intrigued by it and asked a lot of questions about it, and I am glad I got this opportunity to put this poster at that facility because yes, it does trigger questions. And I did go to other facilities to see if I could put the poster up, and they flat out refused because we're still in the struggling phase of accepting this vaccine, and it's like people don't want to invade people's privacy and they don't want to make people feel a certain way. But we all just need to join hands. We all just need to vaccinate to get rid of the pandemic. Let's join hands. Let's get vaccinated. Don't be ignorant. Get vaccinated.